these are the cars in question. There's the Vauxhall Corsa, the Ford Fiesta, the Volkswagen Polo, the Nissan Micra, the Peugeot 106, the Citroën AX, the Subaru Vivio, the Rover Metro, the Renault Clio, and the Fiat Uno.
Now, first things first, performance. What you want most of all from your small car is power, speed, and ability to...
Look, Jeremy, let's do this properly, shall we? The first thing to do is to define the breed. We're talking here about Superminis, which means that the new type of microcar has to go. Now, the Subaru Vivio is a very clever car. It's absolutely brilliant in town centres, but it's really too small for even a very young family, and the engine isn't powerful enough for motorways.
Exactly, not fast enough. You see, power is the key.
How wrong you are, because of course what really matters here is value for money, hence why the next to go has to be the Renault Clio. Now, this costs £8,400, which makes it the most expensive car here. There is a cheaper model, but it's poorly equipped, so more in sadness than in anger.
Power.
Reliability. There's no point in spending more than £8,000 on a car only to find that it breaks down. And we've heard too many horror stories about the Fiat Uno. But it's great fun to drive and there's loads of space in there, but we don't think it's as well built as the VW Polo here.
Oh, Michelle, for heaven's sake, we are not going to recommend the Volkswagen Polo. It takes 20 seconds to get from 0 to 60. So I've seen faster glaciers. All right, I'm prepared to concede the Fiat Uno must go, but the Volkswagen Polo must as well. So, Bernie the Bolt, if you please.
I know we're being a bit harsh with all these dismissals, but if you are spending what amounts to a lot of money on a car, then you should expect it to be pretty well perfect. Not only objectively, but subjectively.
And that brings us on to style. Now, I know these are small cars, but if you buy one, you have the right to be proud of it. And that, I'm afraid, is where the Metro falls flat on its face. It's the most British car here, and this is a terrific colour, but how best can I put this? It's a sort of car that you buy if you're called Mavis. Bernie, another one.
Now we're left with 5 cars which offer good on-paper performance, good space inside, good economy, good depreciation, a good image, and an essential rightness about the design. The only way you can split this lot is to go for a test drive.
And after just 50 yards, the Fiesta is out of the running. I can give you 100 very good reasons why this is a sound buy, but its engine sounds as old as the hills it barely has the power to climb.
Pensioners can't be expected to win 100-metre sprints, and this car, bless it, if it was a person, would spend its afternoons wearing zip-up slippers and going to the post office for more tinned salmon.
The Peugeot, on the other hand, is right up to date. Of all the small cars made, this is the most fun to drive. Someone deep in the bowels of Peugeot really understands about chassis. Every single car they make, except the diesels, goes and handles like a greyhound. I love them. I also love this one's looks. I've always rated the 205, but this is even better. Make no mistake, if I was buying the Supermini, this would be it.
But he isn't, and this car cannot and does not win for one simple reason, and that is that it only does 29 miles per gallon, and all the others do between 33 and 40. Now, I know it goes fast, but it costs about £7,800, and that's a lot when you think the list of standard equipment could be written on a 5p piece.
So, thanks to Miss Sensible, we're now left with 3 cars.
There's the Nissan Micra, which is assembled in Britain, has a 16-valve ultra-modern engine, a hint of individuality, and thanks to the reputation of its predecessor, the promise of great reliability. The cabin's pretty stylish, and there's room in the back for freaks.
Second, there's the Vauxhall Corsa. Like the Micra, it's bang up to date. It's green, even though it appears to be blue. It's spacious, fast and pretty. You have to search hard to find a reason for not buying this. One of the reasons, however, might just be this, the Citroën AX. It's been around since 1987, but it doesn't seem to have dated one bit. It's still terrific fun to drive, it's got absolutely marvellous personality, and best of all, it's cheap. If it was a pop song, it would be Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep. The Vauxhall Corsa is 7,700, the Micra is 7,900, but the AX is just 7,195.
So these three cars meet every demand that anyone might have for a small car. Their boots are big enough to hold serious luggage. They can all top 90 miles an hour, they can all accelerate with gusto, they can all do 35 miles per gallon minimum, and they're all small, smart and chic.
But I guess you want to know which one is best. Well, we'll come back at the end of the programme and tell you.